What's going on, homies? People call me Johnny Blaze, and I'm here today with another episode of TVT Rivia, hashtag TVT. I am coming at you guys today with 11 little-known facts about Phineas and Ferb, which as of 2015 is Disney's longest-running animated show. The show made its debut all the way back in 2007 and is still airing today in 2015, which is pretty bonkers. Phineas and Ferb takes place in a little town known as Danville, which is in Jefferson County, which is in the tri-state area. The town of Danville is actually named after one of the show's creators, Dan Povenmire. Jefferson County is named after the co-creator, Jeff Marsh. Fun fact about the antagonist of Phineas and Ferb, Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I like that name, and I like saying it with an accent. Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Well, apparently Dr. Doofenshmirtz's name was originally going to be Dr. Metalschmertz. I believe the reason they changed it to Dr. Doofenshmirtz is because he's like supposed to come off as a little bit German, and the word doof in German means idiotic. One thing you guys may have noticed is that despite everybody else just calling Perry the Platypus Perry, Dr. Doofenshmirtz always calls him by his full name, Perry the Platypus. He actually does this with all of his nemesis. With everyone that he considers a nemesis. That includes Peter the Panda and Planty the Potted Plant. Doofenshmirtz is 47 years old and has a 16-year-old daughter named Vanessa, who Ferb has a crush on. Although Ferb is known to rarely speak because, as Phineas puts it, he's more of a man of action, he's also known to have a great singing voice. One thing you guys may have noticed that has gotten a lot of attention with Phineas and Ferb is the designs of the characters. For example, the bodies of both Phineas and Ferb represent the first letter of each of their names. A lot of thought goes into these characters' designs, and one thing you guys may have noticed is that Ferb always has one eye that's larger than the other. However, it's not always the same eye. The eye that's bigger varies with what direction he's facing. It's always the eye that's farther away from the camera that appears the largest. Another trademark of Phineas and Ferb is the fact that every episode contains one original song. What's pretty interesting about the songwriting process is the writing staff will call a man named Danny Jacob and sing the song into the answering machine to have it magically made on Monday. Danny Jacob is obviously one of the composers of the show. They're not just singing into some random guy's answering machine. Although admittedly that'd probably be an even more interesting process. Now, although an original song is used for every episode of the show, that doesn't stop other tracks from being reused. For example, Phineas and Ferb's mom's one-hit wonder song is played as elevator music sometimes, and also the Love Handle hit playing on the radio for Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Now this, you guys, is my favorite fact out of all of the facts that I shared with you today. It is never explained in the series who Ferb's mother is and who Phineas and Candace's father is. The reason this is my favorite fact is because there is a conspiracy theory that I will be uploading next week that sprouts from this. Make sure you tune in next week to hear a conspiracy theory about who Candace and Phineas's father may be. It's kind of an old conspiracy theory, so you guys may already have an idea. Regardless of that, though, these were 11 facts that you guys hopefully didn't know about Phineas and Ferb. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of TVT. As always, I want to ask you guys to do me a couple of favors. Hit that rate button with a big fat thumbs up. Leave me a comment with any recommendations of future television shows you want me to talk about. Maybe what your favorite fact was. Maybe I don't know, come up with some stuff. You can also hit that share button down below if you know any other fans of Phineas and Ferb who might be interested in this trivia. Hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified every time I upload another episode of TVT, Secrets of Cinema, From John with Love, and other conspiracy theory. More important than any of that though, you guys, I just hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for stopping by, and Blaze for life.